Last summer, Abiodun Adegoke seemingly appeared out of nowhere and became a viral sensation as, according to many, this 14-year-old stood at 7'9", a height that is clearly tall enough to make the NBA. However, for some reason, Abiodun was not seen as any sort of NBA prospect. Instead, many thought this teen was a grown man pretending to be a teenager, something we have actually seen far too often in the past. Strange. According to the organization Abiodun plays for, however, they go by the name of Soka. Abiodun is a teen and has actually grown 2 inches in the past year, which would make him both 7'11" and the tallest basketball prospect the world has ever seen. Still, the NBA remains unfazed. No interest has come towards this 7'11" basketball giant, a player who does not need to jump to dunk, a player who seemingly, with the right coaching, if he was a teenager, would be able to use his considerable world record height to his advantage in some sort of professional league. But that is the question. Is Abiodun really a teenager? Should he be getting the recognition he deserves, or is he instead trying to fool the world? Is he a grown man pretending to be a teenager? What's up guys, Mike here, and last September we took a look at Abiodun Adegoke and his story got a lot of attention, and so we had to dig more here. We had to find out just how old is Abiodun and where is this new claim coming from? Is he actually now 7'11" and still playing basketball at supposedly a very high level? Then also, with that in mind, if that is the case, why can he not get a professional contract, and why is the NBA not interested at all? 7'11"? Something is just not adding up here. Now, according to Abiodun's basketball organization, Soka, he is 19 years old. He is very much someone the world should take notice of, and in fact, just this past year, they've claimed that Abiodun has grown 2 inches. That would make him 7'11". That would make him the tallest professional basketball player the world has ever seen if he were to go pro. You would think that fact alone would garner the attention of several professional scouts at the very least. I'm not talking about the NBA here, I'm talking about some sort of pro league. As we have seen in these videos, Abiodun is the stereotypical mold of a giant player. He's not the most mobile guy out there, he is not the most athletic. So again, if everything was all good here, if nothing was suspicious, it's hard for me to believe that there would not be a lot more international attention surrounding Abiodun. We have seen guys like Joel Embiid emerge from NBA camps in Africa before. It is not uncommon at all for players to emerge internationally like this. What is uncommon is for no one to talk about them. The story here in terms of controversy is a pretty simple one. Some have claimed that Abiodun already attended a high school years ago but dropped out as a senior, then re-emerged as a young player in the Impact program in order to dominate the younger competition and earn a professional contract. Others have claimed that Abiodun is the age he says he is. The thing is though, the evidence for this controversy is certainly there, because in a Guardian article written by Segun Adegbami, Segun claims that he himself discovered Abiodun. Segun also says that he, Segun, invited Abiodun to his high school where he watched Abiodun play on his high school team for years. He then also watched as Abiodun disappeared during his senior season, and now Segun claims that Abiodun has popped up as a high school player again, playing under a younger age. Quite a claim, and it was here where my own digging continued. And speaking of lockdown defenders, speaking of keeping people from stealing, I want to thank NordVPN for sponsoring today's video, because when it comes down to it, NordVPN keeps you safe, and also, of course, we all know, NordVPN unlocks the global internet. Please, right now, check out what NordVPN can do for you, because using NordVPN, you can use sites like Netflix to watch movies that you would never get the chance to see in your current country, like the United States. Come on, United States. Canada? Really? While I am here in the United States, though, a country that I do love, I want to keep myself safe. Of course, I want to keep my data safe, and there, NordVPN has you covered too. NordVPN secures your data. They block malware and ads. They allow you to mask your IP, which means you're allowed to keep your browsing to yourself. I know what you've been doing. We know you've been looking at Zion conspiracies. If you're a Knicks fan, get off of Photoshop. The edits are not going to make the players real. NordVPN also does not collect your private data. They just protect it to make sure that it will never get exposed. And guys, I've got to say, NordVPN is hooking us up. Right now, you can get a 2-year plan at a huge discount, as well as 4 additional months free when you go to nordvpn.com/Korzemba. That's the length of the NBA offseason. I'm going crazy. That is a huge discount on a 2-year plan plus 4 additional months free if you go to nordvpn.com/Korzemba. That's nordvpn.com/Korzemba, or just click the link in the description down below. So thank you to NordVPN, and now let's get back into the video. And wow, I just have to say, did I accidentally stumble upon a real life, I'm gonna be careful for any lawyers here, a real life, let's let the founder of MPAC describe what they do himself.
MPAC Sports is an academy that's been around for the last 20 years, and we're just the best. There's only one word that I can use to say why MPAC Sports is the #1 academy in the market, and that word is
accountability.
Accountability. Every coach is responsible for recording their sessions.
As we just heard, every single practice session is filmed. However, we have next to no footage of Abiadoun other than the limited footage that is released from his own Instagram and MPAC's official Instagram page themselves. According to this founder, the key to success at MPAC is described as this:
to make sure that they advance effectively and efficiently through all the MPAC 7 levels of events.
From ballin' babies all the way to next level, MPAC's owner really does a great job of making a basketball organization for teens feel like a pyramid scheme. After explaining a lot of really nothing in this video, we then are presented with what looks like the WWE of high school basketball. And unfortunately, it is here where I have to say that the deeper I dug, the stranger this situation became. Because looking at MPAC's Instagram page, they showcase all of their youth and junior league players and games. They have been for the last year. Abiadoun is not in either of these leagues. He is in the Elite League. However, not a single game has been posted of the Elite League this season. In January of this year, MPAC made headlines when they stated that Abiadoun was now taking the world by storm at 7'11" only. Where is the footage? Why isn't he playing? On April 21st, they posted a throwback and said, "Can't wait for next season." But here, on August 4th, another throwback, but this time, no mention of any games. Now we're gonna head over to MPAC's official website, where we should find answers on both the junior and youth league pages. We find games from the 2022 seasons. We find a schedule here, we find everything. However, looking at MPAC's site, it is clear that they are promoting the Elite League. It is clear that they are promoting Abiadoun. But when we click directly on this promotion, we find yet again no sign of any sort of game for the 2022 season. In fact, despite the fact that this Elite League does showcase Abiadoun as a prospect, we do not find any games past the year 2019. Going even further here, while digging through clips, editor Tom and I found 3 videos that are pretty concrete evidence to me that there is something fishy going on here at the very least. You can be the judge, but to start out, here we have the promotional video for MPAC's 2022 and 2021 seasons playing side by side next to each other, and as you can see, they are hardly trying to hide anything here. The video on the left was posted on February of 2022. It is the exact same one as the video they posted on June 16th in 2021, which means there's no mention of Abiadoun playing games in the 2022 season on their Instagram, on their official website, or on their official YouTube page. And with our third video, we have this from April of 2019. It is here where we can see that Abiadoun actually was in the program's youth league at this moment. So in terms of MPAC's age timeline, this does match up. They were promoting him here, certainly, except this video is from 2019. There are no videos on their website since 2019. To me, there are really only 2 options of what is happening here. 1, Abiadoun and MPAC did lie about his age, and at this point in time, after no real professional interest, they've gone radio silent on his actual play on the court. Or 2, the Elite League has not yet returned for an entire full year, and MPAC is about to show the world that Abiadoun is an elite prospect. Again, I want to know what you think down below. As for me, personally, I think the fact that there are no games since 2019 says it all. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know it, and as always, have an awesome day, and cue that music. If you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are definitely going to enjoy. I mean, personally, I think the one on the left might be more your style, but the one on the right looks pretty awesome too. Click one, let me know what you think, and again, have an awesome day.